Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm decided to do something very different. This is the F1 2018 game. I do have F1 2019, but I'm using 2018 because 2019 mods aren't very good, and if you know F1, you understand what is happening. This is an F1 2020 mod, and I've decided to start a career, and I'm going to show, I'm going to bring you guys along for the 2020 ride. So here we go. Don't know which team we're going to choose, so we'll decide now. I guess we'll just go like Red Bull. Right, we're going to give ourselves a bit of a challenge, go with what used to be Toro Rosso. Teammate, Gasly. That's how the weekend is going to look. Take that off. In terms of gameplay settings, it's going to look like that. And then assists, they look like that. Okay, here we go. We obviously have to do the first practice session because that's just how the game works, and I'm gonna shut up now and let you listen to this, even though it's probably gonna get cut out.
Thanks for coming by. I'm sure you're very anxious to get out on track. It's taken a lot of effort to get to F1. Congratulations. But the real work starts now. This is
Claire, motorsports journalist. Nice to meet you. You'll be seeing quite a lot of me throughout the season. So, you had a pretty impressive junior career. How are you feeling about your move into F1? Do you think you have what it takes?
Let's save the questions for a proper interview, shall we? I'm sure you'll have a lot more to talk about once there's been some action on track. I think we could fit you in after FP1 if you're free.
That works for me. I'll grab you the second you finish on the track.
Remember, the relationship you have with the team can be affected by what you say to the media. So be careful. Anyway, it's time to catch up with Carl. He's waiting for you in the data center. Good luck out there today.
Okay, so that was the agent, and now we're moving on.
Welcome to the data center. Here, we've got access to all kinds of information, including car telemetry, weather, lap times, tyre wear, the list goes on. Plus, we've got a direct link back to the factory, so we're in constant communication with the team there. We need you to regularly feedback about areas of the car that are lacking and help us direct our resources in the most productive way. More effort here equals a quicker car, so it's well worth the effort. Good luck this season. Oh, and make us all look good, okay?
Anyway, now we finally stopped talking.
Welcome to your new team.
Oh no, I'm still
Toro
talking.
Rosso are famed for nurturing promising talent and kick-starting the careers of exciting drivers, from Vettel to Sainz to Ricciardo. But they're much more than that. This is a strong team that expects regular points finishes. Here you can see the pertinent details about your current contract. On one side are the objectives and bonuses that we've negotiated with the team. On the other is information regarding how you're perceived throughout the paddock, your reputation with the current team, and your overall value to them, which is a combination of these elements.
Okay, we here? Yes? Cool. Right, done. Alright. That's the weather forecast.
Winning rivalries is a great way to earn respect from your team and around the paddock, which will help make it easier to negotiate favourable contracts. Your first rival is always your teammate, but you can choose who to declare as your second. The harder the rival from the eligible selection, the more respect you stand to gain or lose depending on the result.
Okay, we're just going to go to FP1 now. We aren't really going to be doing free practice. Mostly just going to skip it because practice is boring.
Welcome to Melbourne, where the practice...
Unless I really need the resource points, but I don't think that's going to happen. Right, anyway, so we will be doing one of these right now, so might as well. But yeah. That's we're going to do it. So it's literally going to be qualifying, and that's pretty much it, yeah.
it's tempting to focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Just doing it. I know what causes grip and what doesn't, so okay. Okay, we'll leave the car as it is like that, and then go and do the qualifying sim program, so that we can get a view of what I should be doing with,
Okay, let's update the setup.
because I haven't really used
A bit
this
like a
game
rubber
very
out on
much.
track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps.
This car might look a little bit odd from some angles because it's obviously modded, and it's a completely new team. So not really any pictures or anything to go off. Okay, let's do this out. I'm just basically aiming for some points in this race. If this says first, I'm going to put it up to like 85 or something. So I'm currently on 75, so 10 means quite a lot for you this time. I am open again for the senior ones, but yeah, I might do some online lobbies on either game, whatever you mind. Probably 2019. That's a mess up. Don't mind me yet. Here we go. Obviously don't get max minutes. Practice sessions. That was screen free. I'm gonna flashback because I don't care. Right here. Wait. I quite like Australia because it's like a decently fast track with some of its fair share of faults. Go. Don't mind that. No. Okay. If that happens, I will actually.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Oh, like a bit of wing damage in a race, and I won't. Make it exciting. So, in other words, in every single race, we're going to be getting the big wing damage.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Fifth, okay. Okay. Yeah, not a problem, we can get more qualifying day. So yeah, we are going to put some more difficulty on. Not much.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Let's just... No... Right, let's just be done with this session and then carry on to the next one. Okay. What do you mean? It doesn't matter.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3.
She's back.
Bad luck out there today. What do you think went wrong? It's been a lot of hard work, but here you are making your debut in Formula 1.
It's not the end, is it?
So how are you finding things at the team? Are you settling in?
The Simpson Island to guide me. Okay.
What are you expecting out of this season? Are you just aiming to find your feet in Formula 1, or do you see something more?
Okay.
Appreciate your time.
Me too. Now, please stop pestering me. Right. We're at qualifying now. I never changed the difficulty. Did I? Please give me an option to... It didn't give me an option to.
Welcome to Melbourne, where
Well, I guess we're
qualifying...
gonna have to just do a good... Yeah, you get it. Good qualifying time. Oh, I forgot it's one shot, isn't it? Okay. Changes a lot. Right, here we go. Oh no. Messed up at the first corner. Well, this is a good qualifying. Sitting on last. I don't really think we're going to catch up. Not even like a bit. We got into 19. Oh, stay again. We'll get it. Come on. This is awful. 17th. Right, we're going. We're climbing. Dreadful first corner. The guy was one shot qualifying. I might go long skip for the race. It's a 25% race rate, like 15 laps or something. 17, I'll take that. It is my team target.
It's a bit disappointing, but we just need to push hard in the race and we can still come away with something.
Yes. Right.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow.
14.
Your top 3 are Vettel, Bottas
Okay,
and Pierre Gasly. Goodbye
Williams.
for now then, but we're really
Still
just
bottom.
getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Right, okay, let's go. I want to pause it though. And nobody saw this, but I don't trust myself. Alright, here we go. Race day. Tell me it's a disappointing qualifying, I dare
Tough luck
you.
there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
You did? Okay. Yeah, let's get some... Let's do some upgrades, and that's still up now. Let's sort some upgrades out so that they
What do you think of this one?
Going. Can we... Nope. Okay. Okay. Can we buy you? No, we cannot. Okay, that's gonna just get a little bit That's a very close fight at the top. We're fighting desperately with Alfa Romeo, so we should probably like think about beating them. Right, let's sort out the race. Don't crash on me, thank God. Okay, I'm gonna skip
We're
these.
almost ready to go.
Yeah.
Your target today is 16th place.
Oh, 16th is the target, is it? Can we start on supers, please? I'd much prefer to start on super tops. That's the distance. Let me check my controls. I have a very strange control setup. Yeah, it's only a little bit strange. Might pop the wheel out. That was already lost that scale. Just trying to keep it out of everyone. Actually a decent start. We haven't lost any positions as such. Oh, that's a big dive. That is a big dive. And Gasly spun us. Nobody likes being spun. I didn't mean to dive there. Let's go for a dive bomb. There it is. Side by side round 4. I don't feel like that was. I'm gonna make the fix every time. Whoa! What did I do? Oh dear. Oh,
that was a big
dear.
one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Yeah, I'm not the best at this game. Especially with that. Okay, so he's just decided that he wants to be in 14. I don't mind qualifying at the back because it means that we get like a better race.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Think about it. Almost out of deployment. Just nearly. And have a look at what I can do. Better if I didn't.
Hitting the energy deployment limit and losing ERS power before the end of the lap. Lower the ERS deployment mode to prevent this.
Shut up, Jack.
Copy.
There we go. Might actually get some points here. We are on the slower tyre, so we'll be outside. side by side. It's coming back at me. Around the outside of turn 1, I've got it done. Now we just got quite a big patch, which is straw. I like the sounds of the downshifts with this one. I definitely am. Might even get some DRS down the screen. I will. We're going to go into overtake mode. That was a big fight. That has ended with me getting some damage. Yay. And now we got a catch up to Magnus with this wing up. Very difficult. Still got the move done. Him in, and then spams himself. That's it right now. Oh, I've got no. We must do it.
This lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I'm going in swing damage. I'm going to go on soft tyres to the end. I probably could do it on ultras, but I don't feel like that's a risk I want to take. Just means I'm way at the back though. Oh yeah, disaster in the first race. Yeah, so we aren't going to be on a fast tyre really at all in this race unless... I decided on to these mobility system. And they're not exactly fast tyres, they're like fastest of the circuits. Trust me, we're going to get to we won't be them. Unless it's safe. I'm not sure what happened on the last lap there at turn 5, but sector 2. We're actually in some clean air now, though, so can't just walk down the race. Same with the ERS. Yeah. It doesn't matter. We're on soft snow.
That last lap was a 1 minute 58.2.
Right, that's quite okay. flags up at the top of the circuit there. You can see on the track map for a Red Bull car that pulled over. Max Verstappen pulled him. Screen green again. Max Verstappen. For once in their lifetime, Williams are not really looking at time. That would get more. I've got the first of the pit stops. Yeah, I think just in front of us start this race when I came in. Where is he going to be when I come out? Like a lot away. I should theoretically still be last. Yes, we'll come now. I can see other cars, but I might still get some team in this race. That is only 2 overtakes though. Hello, George. I'm going to limit myself to 3 flashbacks a race, so I need 1. So like the old F1 game, they had a certain amount of flashbacks, and I'll limit myself to 3. Yeah, he is on fast and you were like, he started on that time, so it'll be fine. So it's still decent. Second round of pit stops. Let's see where we are. Hopefully we're in front. I think there's a couple of damage. We actually we're right behind right. Behind right, so I don't think we're gonna get any points. It's not close. Might get some, but I think that's 10. Might get 1. Possibly 2 if I can cancel that. We are here with DRS and overtake mode, Rich Nick flying up. That was late. I'm sure he's going to be coming back at me. Yeah, Grosjean right now, so he's going to push right by the 2 pounds. Right. Slow them down a lot. calculations were incorrect. I had to catch up to gas and take the beat to get 1 point. Maybe we can just get Grosjean goes for it again on Lando Norris. It's not ended well for you the last couple of times. Whoa, what happened there? Okay. Around the outside. I don't really see. And that was... I don't know what happened since the start of that straight. All 3 of them were slow, so we've got the triple overtake now. Now we need someone ahead to measure, but you never know, might happen. I mean, getting a point now is not possible, but it's catch up to guards to keep position. About 5 seconds. That'd have to be a second of that. Shy. Save this one.
Some information on Raikkonen. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Yeah, it looks like there was been a crash behind me. See? Oh, there's been a big crash behind me. Three cars. Stop. Dropped out of the race there. Right. And it looks like there's a Williams in the pit lane. Sorry, Russell in the pit lane. I've actually fallen back. Now it's like to be expected in a slow time. I'm just going to save my OS. Exit the inspiration. Might as well try it. George Russell's not too bad. Okay, right, I've got 4 laps left, so it's pretty much impossible, but I hope there's an engine failure and then I get a point. But in terms of like where we are against our qualifying positions, very good race. I've gained 6 entire positions. Gas is just speeding ahead. That's some saving. If I hadn't got that wind damage, like I could have actually got this way. Catching up to me. Not that there in sport, so I'll do a little bit different on the soft tyres. So, I mean, I overtook more on the soft tyres this year. A let's just see much of it. If you're not. Alright, we should take soft tires out again. The second choice tire quickness. Clean air. I mean, we could be hard so far, and it could be worse. We did like absolutely nothing, which is decent. Hopefully it's really. I don't think I actually because we lost the team for Giovinazzi, Raikkonen and Verstappen. Verstappen's teammates definitely points. There's only 4 teams that have picked up points. Wait, as Alpha Tauri, we're going to pick up 1. That should put it in safe. Constructor standings. We're about to come out on the last lap, so we're going to blast it as fast as the car will let me go, see if we can get back to this lap. Qualifying. We definitely will on these tyres like get fast lap time. We're going to be pushing this one. And it's just an honour if I get the fastest lap. Bit of a rough first race in the grand scheme of things. Wasn't what I'd call Alex Albon has won the race. Got 3 minutes out for the line. I messed up that one. Still green through sector 2 though. Yeah, bit of a rough first race, but should get that. Should hopefully be winning races soon. We come through the last few corners. Our teammate has come in 10. We are gonna be 11, which isn't. I mean, I started in 17, so I had to gain position. It's alright. The 11, it's good. Right, anyway.
And I can see now the
There is
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Pierre Gasly takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result.
Yeah.
And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Sergio Perez. That was a commanding
anyway guys, if
performance
you
today. Very
enjoyed
impressive
this
indeed.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari move to the top of the table.
Subscribe to the
After
channel.
all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you there.
Regular,
Take care.
I can make this into like a mini series like the Minecraft one, or into just a fully fledged series until 2020. The real game does come out. I'll make sure that we are doing the My Team mode. If you have been living under a rock, you don't know what that is, but everyone should. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching.